To find an organizational structure that is optimally supporting finance departments, most of the finance organizations are replacing their conventional functional structures by implementing a role-based finance organization. By doing so, they implement roles like governance, business partnering, data science and business services. Mr. Neuhaus, coming to Schüco and your area of responsibility, what are your current challenges with regard of the organization of your finance department?
Yeah, Mr. Wenning, thank you for the question. It's a very good one. I think there are 3 points mainly which drive the finance function and the responsibility of the CFO. It is mainly, first of all, that we are legacy driven because we come from a more school book financing perspective, accounting, controlling, tax and treasury. Second, the finance functions for the CFO are a safe pair of hands because somehow the CFO is dependent on the information he gets, on the compliance of the information, of the correctness and the trust into the figures. CFOs can lose their head because of somehow two profit warnings. So it's very important to have this kind of safe pair of hands within the organization. And of course, lastly, it's the success. So far here within Schüco, we were very successful with our finance function over the time. And it's very difficult if you're successful to change into a different role model, that you change from the classical functional approach into a transformation of finance into role-based and agility setups.
This is very interesting, and against the background of my experiences, I would say the same. Most of the current finance departments are still structured in a functional manner. But how do you address the challenges you were talking about, and how do you get this momentum of change?
Yeah, it's quite tricky because somehow, as I said, the finance functions within Schüco have this school book approach. They're quite classical and conservative, so you have to break them up in a way. We tried to do this with little steps. So we started first with a vision on next level finance at Schüco. Then we started to look how can we somehow mix up some kind of roles that, for instance, group accounting is now done within the group controlling department. Treasury is in charge of the whole risk management process, and controlling is doing the corporate evaluation for the M&A department. So we try with little kind of trial and error somehow to change this classical approach in finance towards a more project and agility based, let's say, setup and mindset of finance.
Sounds like a very, let's say, structured and integrated approach, and it contains already some elements of the role-based finance organization. But beside that, what is your opinion on structuring finance in an agile manner?
Yeah, agility means somehow that you, of course, work on your mindset, that you leave your comfort zone, that somehow finance is able to leave this kind of classical Schulbook approach of being a very conservative finance function, as somehow already the universities teach it. So somehow we try to change this in a way that we say, we have to work on the mindset, we have to work on new work culture, we have to give responsibilities to finance guys which are new to them, and to change in a way that they can grow, that they can change, and also that they can fail. I think that's very important for finance guys, also have this kind of failure experience. And in the end, besides all the very talented, experienced people on board, we have to find fresh talents from the outside. We have to mix them, and I think this is important on our roadmap for next finance level at Schüco.
I would say so. It belongs together. Agility is the side of the mindset, and organization and structure is on the other hand, and both has to come together and proceed into the future. Mr. Neuhaus, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts and ideas on this important topic, and all the best for your journey to reorganize finance at Schüco.
Yeah, Mr. Wenning, many thanks for the talk. It has been a pleasure.
Changing the organization in finance is a meaningful measure to cope with specialties which are historically grown or with upcoming trends. Breaking down the functional silos and shifting more towards a role-based finance organization is a helpful tool to further develop finance to improvement and into the right direction. In combination with agility, finance departments are very well prepared for the future.